All right, we're going to find the missing endpoint. What that means is we're giving an endpoint and a midpoint, so we have to work backwards. The formula states the midpoint, x comma y, is equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y sub 1 plus y sub 2 divided by 2. Keep myself in order. I'm going to label my subscripts x, y, my midpoint, and then I have my endpoint x1, y1. So here I'm going to plug everything in. So what we have here is 3 comma 2 is equal to negative 9 plus x2, since I don't know endpoint 2, divided by 2, comma, and then I have 2, or not 2, see, this is why we label our subscripts, negative 6 plus y2 divided by 2. Just to make sure we have everything right, x, y, y, good. Then we have negative 9, good, x2, good. Negative 6 plus y2, okay, we have everything right. So now, like what we did before, I'm going to focus on the x's being with the x's, because that's how it works here. And then the y's with the y's. So I'm going to make a t-chart, just like what we did for our last problem. Just kind of sort it out. Alright, so we have 3 is equal to negative 9 plus x2 divided by 2. And again, I didn't write this, so let's just do it. This is for the x value, so that's for the x. And right here, this is going to be for the y. So for the x value, y value. We need both of these to get our coordinate point that we're missing. Then here we have 2 is equal to negative 6 plus y2 divided by 2. All right, let's start get cracking at it. All right, we don't really need these parentheses, so I'm just going to remove it next. 3 is equal to negative 9 plus x2 divided by 2. Yeah, we could use the parentheses actually. I just was jumping ahead. So the way to get rid of this denominator is by multiplying both sides by 2. These cancel, and you get 2 times 3. 6 is equal to negative 9 plus x sub 2. Now we want to get our values together. So the way we're going to do that is we need to isolate this x sub 2. The inverse of negative 9 would be positive 9, so we're going to add 9 to both sides. 6 plus 9 gives you 15 is equal to x sub 2. Now we need our endpoint for y. So I want to rewrite it so I can show the steps. 2 is equal to negative 6 plus y2 divided by 2. Inverse of division is multiplication. Those canceled. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 is equal to negative 6 plus y2. And then from here, the inverse of subtraction is addition. So we're going to add 6 to both sides. Add 6. We get 10 is equal to y2. So that means our missing endpoint is going to be at 15 comma 10. So last video I said you could check your work, but didn't really go into that. So our endpoint was 15, 10, and our other endpoint is negative 9, negative 6. So let's take it a step further, and let's check our work. All right, so this is our answer. So let's move it on over so we can just check our work. So how do you check your work? So we have our 2 endpoints. Our goal to see if we got our answer right would be to leave at 3, 2. All right? So we have 15, 10, then we have negative 9, negative 6. First thing you should always do when you see midpoint is write the formula. Midpoint is equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So from here, we need to label our subscripts to make sure we do this right. x1, y1, x2, y sub 2. So from here, let's fill it out. 15 plus negative 9 divided by 2. Then we have 10 plus negative 6 divided by 2. So from here, we're going to simplify. 15 plus 9 gives us 6 over 2. 10 plus negative 6 gives us a 4 over 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Did we hit our goal? We did. So that's just the way you can check your work.